Here it is 1 year later, and Squeaky's shit has not fucking changed, and I cannot believe that there's another video to go with the Christmas series. Here's Squeaky almost exactly a year later, walking through the residential area of the hub with a big mouth open because she's a dumb fuck. A year later, Christmas time a year later. You're gonna murder me? This is the Merry Christmas in 2022? I am outside. If I get any closer to you, I'm gonna get the dumb fuckitis. You're gonna kill me? You can't even find a place to keep your stuff.
Squeaky's back.
1 year. We still haven't finished the 12 Vids of Christmas. It is December 27th, 2022, 3:32 p.m. At least you didn't ruin Christmas this year. I betcha she'll be back. I think that Squeaky came back. Shut the fuck up! Look at this time. It is December 28th, 2022, just after midnight. Squeaky walking through the hub, yelling. Shut up in the middle of the night, you dumb poobah!
Who the fuck was that?
It was me, it's midnight, shut the fuck up! It's been a year since the Christmas Eve of hell in 2021 because of you and Cody. Why don't you shut the fuck up? You want me to fight you? Some 19-year-old little poobah with a big mouth and a small brain? You do realize it's after midnight, you dumbass?
Yes, after midnight, you motherfuckers are trying to rape me. You think I'm gonna shut the fuck up?
And you do realize you're in the middle of a residential area, you dumbass?
Shit, dog. Go back to your fucking house.
You don't give a shit? Clearly you don't give a shit, you little moron.
Fuck over, come fight me.
You want me to do what?
I want you to fight me, dog.
What happened to Cody? You done fighting him?
No.
You do realize you've become a star on the internet.
You realize that you're still running your fucking mouth and everything coming out of it is irrelevant?
And you do realize that you're causing a disturbance.
Because I will lay you out right fucking here. What are you scared? Come down here.
Why would I leave my nice warm home to deal with a piece of shit like you? Why don't you shut the fuck up, you nasty poobah?
I'm gonna fight you, dog. You're still here with your camera.
How about I get a pack of gum and teach you how to chew it?
Yeah. Think about me, bitch.
Shut the fuck up! Middle of a fucking residential area and you won't shut the fuck up! And they let her in too. Wow. Apparently, the 12 Vids of Christmas was not enough. Here's Squeaky almost exactly a year later, walking through the residential area of the hub with a big mouth open because she's a dumb fuck. And because even a year later, 360 Kids has no control over these dumb attendees with zero respect. You heard her straight out when I said, you know this is a residential area. Her response, I don't give a shit. There's the filthy little...
Put your fucking camera down, Frederick.
What are you gonna do about it?
Yo, not much when your bitch ass is still on your balcony. Come out here.
Why would I leave my home to go filthy myself up with you?
To sit here and fucking yell at a girl for what? For defending herself against a fucking goof rapist?
Somebody raped you?
Somebody's threatening to rape me.
Why didn't you call the police?
Shut your fucking mouth on your balcony about how I'm being a fucking goof? Tell me what the fuck you would tell your daughter if she was threatened to be fucking raped by a fucking grown-ass man.
I would tell her to go back to her dad. That's what you were complaining.
Look, this is a rapist too.
Oh, your dad's a rape. The guy you were crying about last year that you wanted to call your dad all Christmas Eve last year. He's a rapist. All the Cody's dead?
No, not Cody.
I liked Cody.
So you're asking me questions for what?
I want you to shut up because there's apartments around here, or do you not realize that?
Go fucking kill yourself, because you're a fucking goof. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, and you're talking to a fucking rape case who just got threatened, dog. Don't tell me to shut the fuck up.
And why is that the problem of all of these residents?
And why the fuck you out here making my problems your problem? Close your fucking door and go to bed.
I was in bed and then your loud fucking mouth opened.
Leave me the fuck alone.
Why don't you leave the property or shut the fuck up?
Buddy, 'cause you know what? I'm counting the fucking floors, and I'm gonna fucking kill your fucking ass.
Yeah, you know that's a threat, you little piece of shit.
No, it's actually a fucking...
Maybe I'll call the cops and they can come deal with you. How about that?
What did she threaten?
She said she's counting the apartments. She's gonna come and fucking kill me or some stupid poobah shit.
You're telling me that's fucking illegal. Make sure you...
Yeah, I've heard that one. In video number 2. In the second vid of Christmas, I heard that one already.
Make it easier for yourself, and I'm gonna fucking murder your ass, bitch.
You're not gonna do shit. You're a big mouth on a little girl, and you're not gonna do shit. Why don't you go into 360 Kids? Why don't you go into 360 Kids?
Because I'm murdering your fucking ass.
You're gonna murder me?
Yeah.
This is the Merry Christmas in 2022?
On video? That's your proof? Good. Open up your fucking asshole.
You're gonna murder Cody too?
Yo, come outside and say that.
I am outside and I am saying it.
Say that.
Cody left you because you're a ridiculous, insane poobah.
Get the fuck out here and say that to my fucking face.
I am saying it to your face, you dumb fuck.
Come here.
I'm cold. I don't want to come down there. I'll get my shoes dirty.
Tell me. You don't know about me.
I know everything about you because you shared it with the whole world. Okay, tell me about you. Tell me why this whole neighborhood should care why you've got a problem.
Come out here.
Answer the question first. 200 residents. Why should they care?
Come the fuck out here.
You come the fuck in there.
In where?
I don't know. If you can't convince them, confuse them. I am outside. If I get any closer to you, I'm going to get the dumb fuckitis. You're going to kill me? You can't even find a place to keep your stuff.
No, but I can sure as hell commit murder, and I'll tell you that because
I don't think you know how to spell murder.
Come out here, buddy.
You know, I've already made you and Cody internet stars.
I don't give a fuck what you've done.
You're right.
I'm gonna make you a fucking dead man, so come out here.
That's like 5 threats in a row. You want to make it 10? Make it a dozen. I'll put them in a carton. Are you finished? Nope.
Buddy, you're gonna be
There's nothing you can do. You need to shut the fuck up.
Give me your fucking unit number.
Give you my unit number? 6.9. 6.9.
6.9?
Yeah, you can count the floors, right? How's your dad?
I don't know. He hasn't been fucking raping his pussy in a while. He's probably not doing too well. So this shit's good.
Why haven't you called the cops on him?
Why did you come outside fucking murder your ass at yet, bitch?
You're not going to murder anything. You couldn't murder a group of crows.
$1 million, I'll bet my whole fucking check I'll murder your ass.
I don't have $1 million, so I can't make that bet. But I can promise you that you're pissing off a lot of the neighbors. You're 19 years old, you got a big mouth and a bad attitude.
And you're how old?
I'm older than you. I'm old enough to know that all of your problems are your fault.
Fucking years dead.
Every single problem you have is your fault
This guy's fucking
because of your choices.
filming me. All I did was defend my fucking self against the fucking raping husband.
The neighbors don't care, you dumbass. You dumb fuck. We don't care. You're at our homes, you ridiculous dumb fuck. Shut up. And I cannot believe that there's another video to go with the Christmas series that I just finished producing. We just posted the 11th vid of Christmas tonight. The events that took place on Christmas Eve last year. Here it is 1 year later, and Squeaky's shit has not fucking changed an ounce. She's still got the big mouth, the big attitude, the big notions of what reality really is. And I am amazed that nothing has changed in a year. These hundreds of units all around her where people are trying to live. The only reason I knew she was out here is because she walked her little self along that sidewalk there and got to about here, and she was yelling the entire time. So I grabbed this camera. A year later, Christmas time, a year later. And this is after 360 Kids has told us that they've gone through such efforts to make sure that shit like this doesn't happen. And from one year to the next, literally, it's still happening. And she's still going on, talking, yapping, babbling in between those doors.
A whole lot of neighbors heard her.
I'm going to pause it right here for a sec. Okay, this is a bit of an interesting development. Guy just walked into Connections. I think he's a tenant. Walked all the way through here. He looked at me, didn't say anything. I've been standing here. And then he walked right into Connections. He's too old to be right here, front and center, can hear every word she said. Even the threats, especially the threats. Yeah, I really think that's what happened. I think this is a tenant come all the way over to Connections to tell Squeaky to shut the hell up. Just got the attention of staff who's out here listening, or is in there listening to her side of the story about why she would walk through the hub at midnight with her mouth going. Can still hear her. Yeah, I don't know why he's on the phone. I think this guy's on the phone with the police. He just gave the address of the hub. Finally, the tenants have gotten involved. They hear the disruption. They came over themselves to the 360 Kids Connection shelter while on the phone with the police in an effort to get the disturbance halted because of 360 Kids and the attendees that come here, like Squeaky, causing a disturbance like y'all just saw. A year after the events in the 12 Vids of Christmas, which isn't even finished being posted yet. We're only at vid 11 tonight. And I think they're going to follow her to make sure the cops know where to find her. Awesome. So 12:34 in the morning, still December 28th, 2021, and the police have indeed shown up. Okay, from a different window here. The police are going into home base, which is closed. 360 Kids at this time. Oh, yeah. There's a second police cruiser coming in. What we can say is they did get here really quickly, as usual. It is a call involving the attendees of 360 Kids at the hub, or maybe somebody let them know that an attendee of 360 Kids was making threats. Yet again, more threats by more attendees of 360 Kids against neighbors, so they got here quickly. Either way. Okay, 20-1 now, and the officers are still parked where they were. They may be a little confused because tenant hasn't come out to speak to them, and they may not know what's going on. Okay, almost 1:45. The neighbor has come out. right. And they're driving away because there's no incident. But at the end of the day, at the end of the night, at past 10 to 1 in the morning, in this Christmas holiday season, the fact still remains, Squeaky walked into this residential property after midnight with her mouth going and created this disturbance. This is because of 360 Kids at 12:52 at night. We'll continue to bring you the information you've come to rely on because this is the reality of the Hub Exposed, and we are your essential service.